Welcome everyone to episode 25 of Happywork TV. I am Chris Reimer, your intrepid host. This is like take 4. I don't know if I'm being a perfectionist or if I'm really screwing these up. I really have a good feeling about this one though. You will notice today here in episode 25, I'm trying something different. I can move around, I'm standing. Why not try something new? Although it hasn't been working, I'm on take 4. Maybe I should sit my butt back down in the chair. Today's episode is about the last commitment in the section of the Happywork Agreement that I call respect for the work process. And this is one that I have to say I've been kind of looking forward to talking about. It's a big one. Experts have told me to keep these videos short. I don't know if we can today. This is just a tough one, and it's really important to me. And so let me just read it. It's a little bit long, so please bear with me. Here we go. So it says, and this is a commitment that employers and employees are going to make to each other. So a joint commitment. We commit not to get caught up in each other's politics or religion. It has nothing to do with work, unless of course we find ourselves working for a political campaign or a politician or a religious organization. As individuals, we may have strong convictions, but work is not the place to be politically or religiously expressive. We are going to leave this stuff out of the office environment. And besides, people who cannot see past their own political and religious biases are like robots, and poorly programmed ones at that. So, this was one, like I said, I know exactly what I want to say, I just don't know how I want it to come out. I don't want to be like super duper controversial and hack a bunch of people off, but, unless you're working for a politician, or you're in politics, or you work at a religious organization, these are the kind of sort of third rail topics that you just shouldn't be touching at work. It usually has nothing to do with work, and yet if you get into such arguments or you cause such strife, you're doing the workplace no favors whatsoever. I wish I could remember the guy's name. I probably should have researched this before I came on camera. When Obama was running, there was a gentleman who's running a big company down in Florida, and basically said something to the effect of, if Obama gets elected, I'm going to have to cut jobs. It turned out he ended up not cutting jobs after Obama got elected twice, and so that's great. You can be a conservative, you can be a liberal, but to threaten your employees and say, hey, I'm going to have to cut if Obama, what are they all supposed to do? They're all going to go vote for Romney or whoever it was, and that's going to tip the election? I mean, what kind of pressure are you putting your people under when you talk like that? Even if it's not like pressure from on high down onto the people, these discussions at work, they just have no place. They just artificially add strife to the workplace. Now, you might say, this is just who I am. I'm a conservative, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Catholic, I'm a liberal. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with work or why it would cause you to not be able to cooperate with someone. I'm not really sure why it would even help you cooperate with someone. Those types of things have really nothing to do with making a commitment to your fellow employee to working together in peace and harmony and ultimately effectiveness. So I vote we leave this stuff out of the workplace with the obvious caveats that if you work for a religious organization or work in politics, again, I feel like if you bring these biases to work, they can affect your performance. And like I said, you end up being a poorly programmed robot at work, and it's just not going to be a good situation. So there's probably a lot more that I could frankly say here, but I think, and I don't even know if you guys are all going to agree with me on this one, but there's room in our country, hopefully, for civil political discourse. If we have situations that require a little bit of civil unrest, I feel like there's probably room for that as well. But at our places of work, all we've got is each other and the tasks before us, and it's hard enough as it is, right? 70+% of people are disengaged at work. 70% of people not enjoying their jobs and not into their jobs anymore. We don't need this layered on top of all the problems we already have at work. So this has been episode 25 of Happywork TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.